I think this is a pelvis. Anyway, hey y'all. Time for a ghost story with your favorite medium-sized titty goth girl. I used to live on a plantation. I mentioned this. And I believe one night I saw someone that was probably the owner. Once upon a time, I was letting my dogs go out one night, and we had these floodlights on the side of the building. So they would come on from motion, and I was just kicking up sand in the driveway, watching it all swirl in the light, and it was kind of cool, just swirling, hanging there. Then it fell down in swirls and shit. And then I noticed the sand wasn't falling, and it was just hanging there. And it was hanging there in swirls. And I looked closer, and it looked like the bottom of a waistcoat, like a vest, with buttons, and then I saw the cravat, and the outer jacket. And when I realized what I was looking at, a part of me just rised off up onto my toes, and I felt like the soul leapt out of my body, and I ran back into the house, because at this point, fuck them dogs. I'm going back in for myself. So that's one ghost story. It's probably my best ghost story, because it's very short, but I saw it right there with my own eyes. Just two little corners of the waistcoat, and the buttons, and like a chain running from one pocket to the thing. Ghosts. Ghost stories. Where I work is also pretty haunted. It's a 100-year-old building, so it's kind of expected. But once upon a time, I know I start out these things like that. There was two of the people working there, and this big glass cake topper picked up off the cake and just rolled onto the floor and didn't touch the cake at all, had no icing on the inside of it. Just bloop, bloop, levitated right off the fucking cake. I don't know. Ghosts. Like, the radio doesn't like to work a lot, and I'm like, the ghost wants quiet. Or something will fly off or move, and it's like, the ghost said it, the ghost did it. Shit like that. So, yeah. I think those are owls. These are some pretty impressive mushrooms, not gonna lie. Well, that's kind of cool.